Alrighty, guys, welcome back. It's your host, ID Jester. Let me just make sure everything is hunky-dory here before we get too much into this and I have to restart, which would be a bad thing. Alright, welcome to Grand Prix. This is by Jeff and Carla Hoger. I actually just met Jeff at Buckeye Game Fest, talked to him for a few minutes. Let them know I really like the Grand Prix and the Thunder Alley. Although I haven't played Thunder Alley, it's probably going to like it. As I've said many times in this channel, I remember seeing Thunder Alley in a black and white printout that he had brought to cabs many years ago. And watched him work on it through the years. So, anyways, Grand Prix... We played this once before. I think we did like a lap or whatever, but this time I'm going to try and get a good race going, and maybe even set up like a little racing league here on the channel with all the different teams and stuff. The only problem with all the different teams are there is, I think, 12 different, maybe there's 11. Makes sense that there'd be 11 since there's 22 race cars. Anyways, 11 different teams. I don't want to run 11 different teams, so I'm just going to run 6 different teams, which is going to be hard enough. So I picked out just 6 random teams, and I started painting the cars that my good friend Mike Butter Jelly sent me. They are NASCAR cars, which is fine because they're perfect size for Thunder Alley and Grand Prix. So I figured I would just change the numbers on the different teams to match the numbers that are on the cars. And there's all kinds of different ones that my buddy sent me. And he printed these all out, 3D printed. So you can see I'm started painting them all, which is kind of cool. And so, yeah, I appreciate Mike sending these to me, and I apologize. Haven't had much chance to do anything with them yet. And it's been sitting on the back burner like everything else, waiting for me to get my ass in gear and do it. So this weekend I was like, yeah, let's do it. So I started painting them this morning. I put a couple coats on them. They're still wet, and I figured there's no way I'm going to be able to use them today. So we're just going to use the regular tokens today as I finish waiting on these dry, and then maybe finish painting these tonight. But they look really good. You know, like I said, they fit perfectly on here. I think it was designed for the Thunder Alley, but they work fine for the Grand Prix. In fact, I'm even matching the color scheme for the 6 teams that are out here. So that'll be fun to do. All right, so shuffled up this deck, as you can see here. This is our event deck. It's been well shuffled. Let's get to the introductions because it's almost race weekend, boys. Let's go. Put this away for now. All right, so we got 6 teams again. I'm matching up the colors of the cars to match the colors that of the teams randomly that I chose out of Grand Prix. Six teams that we're gonna be racing in at least this race, depending on how things go. We have Bull Racing, number 33, Fabio Dora and James Hazel. So Red Bull, not Red Bull. I keep saying Red Bull Racing, but it's not Red Bull. It's Bull Racing because, yes, licensing issues, right? We have Team Ski Motorsports. We have Eric Sherwinski and I'm sorry, that's the owner is Eric Sherwinski. Mike Blackmore and Carol Swift are the race car drivers there for Team Ski Motorsports. We have Osagie Pride Motorsports, Osagie Pride, with Riley O'Neill and Carrie O'Neill. We have Lightspeed Racing with Frank Madero and Adrian Frias. We have Nothing Now Racing with Logan Bigham and Eddie Utan in Columbus, Ohio, might I add. And Midnight Runners with Calvin Bird and Kurt Porter. These are going to be our 6 different teams that are be participating in this. And when you have 6 teams racing, that means that you have... putting my 20-sided dice on each of the different teams. There we go. When you have 6 different teams racing, you have 10... what they call NPCs, or non-player cars. Get it? Instead of non-player characters, non-player cars. All right, so these guys would be normally... so there's a way to set it up in the rule book where you randomize each of the different factions. They choose a race car, they put them in the starting grid from 1 to whatever, and then you do the same thing in reverse order. And then you fill in the rest with the AI cars. I don't like that. So I'm doing it my way. Again, this is my way of doing it. That's why I got the 20-siders out here. So each of these teams is going to be rolling to see what position their cars are in. From 1 to 20. There is 22 cars. So obviously the last two spots you don't have to worry about. You're not going to be in last spot. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to randomize, because obviously rolling the first position first would be very important. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And team 5 is actually team 1. So we're going to move them into the team 1 spot. And the second team obviously is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll re-roll 6. And so, wow. So team 2 is going to be Midnight Runners here. Then we're going to go, let's see. Come here, go. Back on top, please. Thank you. All right. So that's team 1, that's team 2. Now we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Reroll on a 5 and a 6. So 1, 2, 3. So this is going to be team 3 is going to be Osagi Pride. All right, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's going to be Nothing Now Racing. Then we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and Bull Racing, and then Team Ski Motorsports. Phoenix Night, on perfect timing. I just wrapped recording my first of 2 games in my 1991 payoff pitch. Nice. All right, so that is just the team order. That just gives them first rights to roll to see where they're going. So the red dice is for light speed rating. And obviously, they want to roll as low as possible. They're going to go to the spot number 1. Look at that, right off the bat. And we're going to use car 66. It's going to spot 1. Midnight Runners is going to spot 15. We have Osaka Pride going to spot number 4. We have Nothing Now Racing. Ooh, see, now they would go to number 1, but since the 1's already filled, that's why getting your team up there in the front was best. So now Nothing Now Racing is actually going to have to fill in the number 2 spots because number 1's already used. Bull Racing is 2, but 2 was just filled, so they're going to have to go down to the 3rd spots. So we got the top 4 all ready to go. And then we have Team Ski Motorsports, number 11. It's going right there. So number 1 is Lightspeed Racing with Frank Moreno. In the second position is going to be number 4. That is going to be Logan Bigham. Third position Fabius Dora. And in the top, on the outside, in position number 4, is going to be Riley O'Neill. That's our top 4. Now we got to do our second group. Lightspeed Racing up first. Oh, C will be number 1 again. So fortunately for him, he's got to go all the way back to the 5 spot. But Lightspeed Racing has the 1 and the 5 position. That's pretty good. Midnight Runners. 16. Oh, wow. They're back. They're side by side out here. Calvin Bird and Kurt Porter side by side all the way back around the corner. Osaka Pride Motorsports. And number 6 position, they're going to fill in the 3rd row with Carl O'Reilly. Carl O'Reilly's filling out this 3rd row. Nothing Now Racing is going to the 20th spot. So bad going for Nothing Now Racing from Columbus, Ohio. They do have outside pole position with Logan Bigham, but Eddie Uton probably crashed during qualifying. That's what I meant to say. Bull Racing is going to the 9th position. Bull Racing is going to the number 9th. And Team Ski Motorsports is going to the 11th position. And look at that. Team Ski Sports doing the same thing that Midnight Runners did. And they had both of their cars in row number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. So now we got to fill in the other 10 racers in there. And what I'm just going to simply do here to make things a little easier on myself is we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just going to go 1 to 10, 11 to 20, picking, and that's the one that goes. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is going to go there. 7 goes as the 7th position. These are NPC cars. Next up is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Next up, 3. Going on the outside of the 5th row. All right. Next up, number 4. Going in the 7th row. On the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is going to go here. Come here, you. We don't have a 6. A 1, that's fine. We'll go there. 10, we don't have a 10. 8, we don't have an 8. 2, we got a 2. That's going to go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, etc., etc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is going to go here. And it doesn't really matter. These are just NPC cars anyways, so it's not that big a deal. And then even, we'll go odd, even. And even up first. And he's going to go there and then there. So that is the setup for the race. I can put all these dice away. That was all for just getting things set and organized. We do have our cars here. Almost time again. Probably not going to have much time to do any racing, actual physical. Well, we'll see. I do have to go here in a little bit and get ready for my 4 o'clock podcast with the War Room guys. But maybe we can get a little bit of gameplay in for you guys here. We first are shuffling up our nice deck of cards. These are the cards that are going to tell you what you can do with your different cars. On your turn, you're going to be playing a card. You can either activate your team or an NPC car. So we shall see how things go. I'd like to see what you guys think of who you think is going to win this. Again, Lightspeed Racing is in the pole position. Number 66, Frank Moreno. On the outside is going to be Logan Bigham from Nothing Now Racing. The 3rd position is going to be Fabius Dora. On the outside of, and the row number 2 is going to be Riley O'Neill from Osaka Pride Motorsports. Then we have in the 5th position, Lightspeed Racing, Adrian Fries. I'm not sure. Adrian, sorry, buddy. On the outside of row 3, on row 3 outside is going to be Carl O'Neill from Osaka Pride. So Osaka Pride and Lightspeed Racing definitely have the advantage as they have both of their cars in the top 3 rows right now. Then we have car 31 and car 27 on row 4. Those are NPC cars. Row 5 is going to be none other than James Hassel from Bull Racing, followed by car 43 on the outside. Row 6 is going to be all Temski Motorsports. It's going to be car number 2, Mike Blackmore, in the 10th position. 2, 4, now it'd be the 11th position. And on the outside of row 6 is going to be Carl Swift. Then we have row 7 is going to be MPC car number 6 and MPC car number 26. Followed by row 8. Row 8 is going to be the Midnight Runners row with Kurt Porter on the inside. On the outside is going to be Calvin Bird. Then we have row number 10 out here, which is going to be NPC number 7 on the inside and NPC car number 17 on the outside. Then row number 11. Row number 10, sorry about that. Row number 10, and finally, Bull Racing, car number 2. I'm sorry, that's incorrect. It's going to be Eddie Eula from Nothing Round Racing in the, let's see, it's going to be the 20th position. 21st position on the outside is going to be NPC car number 39. And last but not least, in row number 20, I'm sorry, that's not row 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Row number 11 is going to be NPC car number 23, followed by car number 30. Right now, car 30 is a low man on the totem pole. Let's go racing as we are shuffling this deck up. We do need to draw cards, though. I think it's, let me just double check. I think it's 4 cards. We have, how many teams? We have 6 teams. We get 4 cars, 10 NPCs. There are no team cars other than the team 2 cars for your faction. Alright, here we go. Let's shuffle this up. Motorsport, Lightspeed Motorsport. 1, 2, 3, 4 cars. Yes, 4 cars. Midnight Runners, 1, 2, 3, 4. Osaka Pride, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing Now Racing, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bull Racing, 1, 2, 3, 4. And Temski Motorsports, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just shuffle that up one more quickie for you guys. And maybe we'll get a little bit of racing in. Why not? Let's try to get some racing in, shall we? This is a two-lap race. Oh, wait, before we do anything, holy crap, let's not jump the gun, Jester. We need to decide, each team needs to decide what they're doing with the race cars. It is a dry racetrack. I decided I wasn't going to do the weather conditions, so they're going to go with dry. But you do need to do at least one pit stop during the race to change tires. It is a mandatory requirement that you must do. So you can either start on the normal, everyday hard tires, or you can go to the soft tires and go with the red. There is some advantage of going with the red softer tires. You can actually get some extra speed out of those, but you do take some wear. So the question is, do you go safe in the beginning, or do you try to go faster and then try to catch up and use your car tires up? So we're gonna say Lightspeed Racing is gonna go. They have to decide first. They're gonna play it safe since they're in the top three rows. They're going to go with their hard tires right off the bat. Then we got Midnight Runners, which is way back here in the pack. Midnight Runners. They're gonna go with the hard. They're gonna go with the soft tire. They're gonna go with the soft tire. There is also a third tire, which is a wet tire. You would use this on a wet conditions. Fortunately for us, we are not doing the wet conditions, so you don't have to worry about us doing any wet conditions. All right, Osaka Pride. They're gonna go with. They're going to go hard tires too, and use the soft tires in the second half of the race. All right, Nothing Now Racing. They're going to mix it up. They're going to go with car 4, which is up front, is going to go with the hard tires. And they're going to go with the soft tires for Eddie Ula. And Bull Racing is going to be bullheaded, and they're going to go with the soft tires right off the bat. And Timsky Motorsports, and they're going to go with the soft tires too. So we got a nice variety of race cars going on right this second. All right, what else do we need to do before we start? Is there anything? It looks like they're lining up. They're lining up for the race here. I'm going to slide this slightly over so we can see, because all the action is going to be down here on the bottom until the green flag drops. They're lining up, and Lightspeed Racing gets to play first car. So, right, he is going to, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started. So, one thing I do need to check is the event you draw. Do you draw the event on the first turn, or before the race starts? Let's see. You fill your hand, then you do the action phase, then you do the end of turn sequence. No, okay. So you draw and resolve an event card after the action phase. Okay, yeah, okay. All right, so we don't have to worry about that event happening. Okay. So that makes, yes, we know what we're doing. Here we go. It's going to be a line movement. He's going to choose a line movement, 7 movement line. So anything that is basically in a line gets to move. And obviously he's going to, ooh, actually, that's an interesting point. He does not need to choose his car. He can activate any of his cars or any AI that has not been activated. You know a car's been activated when it's been flipped over and it's got like a darker gray background. Wish they would have, in fact, I might even, like, if I was smart, I would take a marker or something and put a dot on the back so when I know when they flip over, because, I mean, does that look any different than that? I mean, it's like a shade of gray darker. They could have made it like red. They could have done a lot of really good things, and they didn't, unfortunately. So do I want to mark it with a... I think I might. I might just take a pink marker. Let's see if I can draw... All right, maybe I will do that. All right. So he's going to activate line movement. Again, you can activate your car or any of the AI cars that has not been activated. He's going to activate this guy, which basically means anyone that's in front of this car or behind him moves in a direct straight line. Fortunately for him, that's his car right there, so he might as well use him. And it's going to be 7, so he's basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These all are going to move up. 3, 4, and the inside gets off to a tremendous lead. Look at them go. Look at these guys. They took off. They are shot out of here like a bat out of hell. And obviously, whichever card you activate is flipped over to the back side, which will be this card right there. Boom, that's his turn. He is done. You can discard it. And we go to the next team. All right, the next team is Midnight Runners. Midnight Runners. Where are you? Here and here. So, they're going to do a conservative line push forward. And in this case, yeah, he's going to activate this guy in the back as well, mine as well. As a movement of, a movement of 4 spaces. So he's going to activate this guy, which... Okay, so basically the outside is now going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're basically going to catch up a little bit. All right. So that's it for them. We go to Saga Pride. Let's see what they're going to do. It is a jumbled mess right this minute. It is a jumbled mess. If there was a way for them... Okay, Osaga Pride's got some shenanigans up there. Yeah, they're going to try some shenanigans here. Oh, one thing we forgot to do is this card here went to this guy here, and there was no tire wear or anything on that car when they activated it. This card activated, and there would be tire wear except for, well, it's an AI car, so you don't have to worry about it. So if you were wondering about that. So he's going to do a slingshot move. So what he's going to do, he's going to activate this group here, and it's going to be 1, that's 1. 1, and then it's going to be 2. That is 2. And then he can do, the active card may move ahead diagonally into an empty space at any time during the movement. So he's going to go, that was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they're going to pull on front and head around. And we got a new race leader. We have a new race leader. race leader. Now that was number 14 that was activated. Now he will get a tire wear. So we're going to take a tire wear and put it on car number 14. One tire wear on him. So the active car may move ahead diagonally into an empty space at any time during the move. When he does that, the cars in front no longer are linked together, but all cars that are following him will follow, which is fine because he had his teammate right on his ass, so he wanted to have him follow, and that is a perfect move by Osaka Pride Motorsports, and they have taken the lead of the race. Number 14, that is going to be Riley O'Neill, has taken the lead here in Knight Kennedy Speedway. I'm going to try and keep the cards off so we can see everything. We shall see how well that works. The current leader, Riley O'Neill, but it's probably going to be short-lived as it's coming up to Nothing Now Racing. Nothing Now Racing is in the, all of a sudden he's back in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th position. Let's see what he can do here. Let's see. How does he want to do this is the good question. He doesn't want to leave his partner behind, but he can do the line movements. I think he is going to do a line movement. Right now, it's just too early in the race to be getting... so, the line movement, he's going to activate this guy right here, which is an MPC, car number 17. Car number 17 is going to be activated for line movement. Now, because you're going into a 2 lanes into a single lane and then back out to a double lane, there are some rules on how to handle that situation. And basically you can, the line, you can use either one of these paths to go into the single line, and then once you get from the single spot, you can take that line and extend it either to the left or the right. It's up to you. Obviously, he's going to take this path right there. So his line is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5. This guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this guy's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And look at that. That was a pretty good move, actually, by Nothing Now Racing. They have definitely filled up the gap in there, and they've got their man in second space, Logan Biggins, in third spot. Again, you would add some suspension marker, but obviously anytime you activate an AI car, you don't do it. The AIs never take anything. Only when you activate your cars do you take any of that. So, Bull Racing, where are you, Bull? Let's see. Bull Racing is, let's see. Way back here. In the second position. Somehow, they're in the second position. Whoa. Look at that. He's in the second position. He is in the second position, and he might just go crazy here. He might just go crazy. Does he want to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can he get out to the lead is the question. He can definitely get in the lead. The question is, does he want to go out in front in the lead, or does he just want to line move everyone up? Unfortunately, he doesn't want to leave his partner, which is way back here. Number 80, James Hazel, is definitely stuck in traffic way back. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. He's in the 14th position right now. Sometimes you gotta leave your partner behind if you want to win the race, though. And Bull Racing is saying, you know what? Let's go. Let's go, he says. I'm going. Am I? Hang on a second. Ooh, that is going to be some engine wear there. Is it too early for that nonsense? I can do this one, though. Yeah, let's go this way. He's going to challenge for the lead. Yes, he is. It's a 7. He is going to get a little marker token for number 33. Fabio Dora is going to be activated here in the 2 position. The active car may move ahead diagonally into one empty space at any time during the move. He's going to do that right off the bat, diagonally ahead. Says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a solo move. No one gets to follow him. So he's all in front, and we got this new leader. Fabio Dora from Bull Racing has taken the lead of the race. Holy cow. Everyone strap in, boys and girls. Strap in, as this is going to become a dogfight now. As Temsky Motorsports... Temsky, where are you guys? Wow, way back here and here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 to 12th position and the 16th position right now. Temsky Motorsports is in a little bit of difficultiness here. But I think this is actually going to work out pretty good in their advantage here. I think they're going to be able to do this one. I think they're going to be able to do this one. So they're going to set the pace here. Let me double check the lead movement rules just to make sure. Alright, the movement is like pursuit movement, except instead of pushing cars, the active car pulls cars, the active car moved. Okay, so I think he's going to activate car number 33 for this one. Car number 33 is going to activate, and he's going to move 1, 2, 3, and he's going to link up with car number 3, and then, so that was 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they're going to follow right in along with them. Real. It's follow the leader here around the first corner as it's getting crazy out here. Again, you would activate this token, but because it was an AI card, we don't have to worry about it. Okay, so back to Lightspeed Racing. The first thing you do is draw back up to your hand size. All right. And now Lightspeed Racing not in as good a position as they were to start the race. They're actually in terrible position. Second last car and second car. So, wow. That's how crazy this is, how interesting this race can get. Does he want to leave everyone else in the dust and take up, I think he does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He wants to go at least 6 or 7 spots. If he goes 8 spots, he's got some good ones, but man, that's a lot of wear on the engine. But you know what? Yeah, he's going to play for it. He's going to play for it. Let's go. Solo mode, 8 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's going to make it all the way up there and take first place back. Where's our first place token? Here it is. Current leader back to Frank Moreno. Back in first place now. And he's going to get a engine wear on his car, which will probably be like some event or something. It's already crazy in here, says Nordic. You got it, buddy. Woo! All right, so that is Lightspeed Racing. We go on to Midnight Runners. Midnight Runners is right here and back there, kind of, So he gets to draw back up to this chart to do. I think he's just going to do some chasing the race. He's just going to choose a line. He's going to choose a line. And he's going to choose this card right here, card number 26. Once we mark off card 26 here. So everyone in the line gets to activate. He's going to choose this line right here. Oh, actually, yes, he can do that because this is a 3 down to a 2. So that's a 3 down to a 2. So you can choose, again, you can choose this lane and go to this car, or you can choose this lane and go to this car. So it's basically going to be 5 ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You follow. You follow. You follow. You follow. Then you follow. Then you follow. You follow, and you follow. So there you go. All of a sudden, the complexity of the race is completely changed. Wow, it's just crazy. I'm telling you. All right, that was these guys, right? 1, 2, 3, yeah. Midnight Runners. So it's Osaga Pride. All right. Oh, that's why I need my 3D car, so it makes it a little easier to pick out where is everybody. So they're right here in the middle. They were in first place at one point. So now what they need to do is just go in a nice line. All right. Yep, Osaga Pride is going to choose flat out. I got to get back into this here. Unfortunately, it's going to be a little wear on the tire because he's going to put... Oh, my gosh. Oh, wait a minute. You can't do that. He already activated this car. He should be flipped over. Right. I forgot. He activated this car. He activated his car already. Well, he activated one of his cars. He could do the other car. Yeah, we might as well. We're going to jam everyone up there in the middle, which is fine. And I'm going to activate this AI car right there. Number 43. 43. Getting activated. So those guys are in a line. And I can choose to bring that AI in if I wanted to, but I'm going to choose not to. So these 4 are going to go ahead 4 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. There we go. All right, it's again an AI car, so you don't have to worry about anything. I don't think any of us enjoy playing great solo, much more enjoy with group of people at the table. I really like it this way. And Mike, and I'm glad you decided to join me, buddy. Look at what I got. I'm painting your little cars that you sent me. I did a little intro before everything started. So yeah, thank you for sending these to me. I'm sorry it's taken me a while to get busy doing these. But eventually I'll get these all painted up. I was hoping to have them painted today, but it's taken a little bit longer than I suspected to paint these suckers. But yeah, looks good. Yeah, thank you so much. I do appreciate it so much. I really like Grand Prix. I really do. I think the ebb and flow of how the cars and everything interact with one another is so cool. All right, so that was Osaka Pride that did that. Now it's Nothing Now Racing. They get to draw up. Nothing Now Racing are right here and right here. That's not a bad position. Third position is not bad. If they can find... Ooh. He's gonna charge ahead because this is gonna be a big jam. This is gonna be a big jam right now. So he's gonna charge ahead solo. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then he's gonna push this guy ahead 5, 6, 7. But he's gonna get in the second position there. So if anybody else comes into that, it's going to just push those two ahead. So he's going to definitely stay in the second position. So that seems like a pretty good spot for him. Nothing Now Racing. And we got to flip him over to remind myself that, yes, he did activate him. And there, whoops, wait a minute. There is a card on this. There's a tire. So Nothing Now Racing, number 40... Number 4, sorry, Logan Bingham. Logan Bingham in the second position. He'll take a little wear on the tire. He's fine, though. And now it's Bull Racing. Bull Racing draws back up. And this will be probably the last play before we take a break here. I haven't played Thunder Alley yet, so I don't know. I can't compare it. All I know is I like this game. I'm not saying I don't like Thunder Alley. I'm not saying I don't. Thunder Alley could be a better game. All I'm saying is I really like this game. So let's see where we go. Bull Racing here. 33 and 80, huh? So 80's there. Where's 33? Oh, 33 is way up there. Oh, he activated 33, right. I gotta remember. Flip them over. Gotta remember to flip them over. And this guy was activated too. He should be flipped over. Gotta remember to flip him over. The round will never end. So, Bull Racing. Bull Racing. He is 80 and 33. Oh, 33 is way up there. 80 is left in the dust, though. 80 is left in the dust. So what they're going to have to do is line movement He's going to activate this AI right there. Okay. This AI is going to activate it. And they're just going to move ahead in a line. Conservative line movement. 1, 2. It's going to push this guy ahead. 3 and 4. There you go. And you know what? We'll finish up the round with Temsky Motorsports. We might as well do them. Why? And then because that'll be 2 complete laps or 2 complete activations around. So let's see. The black and the red cars. So right there and right there. So they're kind of in a nice group. Do they have any? I can do some solo move. You can do some solo, but does he want to? Maybe he wants to weave here. I think he does want to weave. He is going to activate car number 3 here. Right there in the corner. And he's going to weave. Which is going to give him Carl Swift. He gets to laterally move for free, even if this is a space which will cause you to displace another car. So he does. He's going to laterally move over here, which displaces this car here into that spot. And then he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's crazy. That's a heck of an interesting. I need to check that actually. Hang on. Because if he laterally displaces this guy to go into that space, they are technically, I think they would be linked conditionally. They would be conditionally linked. Yes, the solo mode has the option to conditionally link with the cars directly in front of it. Yes, okay, you can do that. Okay, so that is a legal move. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, boom, boom. So he links, and even though he's going solo, he linked with the car in front of him because he displaced that car to get there. So that's 2 complete rounds. There you go. We're well under the way here. Lap number 1 of Grand Prix. Don't forget, you do need to pit at least once somewhere along the line and change tires. Some of these cars that haven't been activated yet do have red tires, which means they can use the extra speed, which, for example, they can use the little number as well as the big number. But they do get an extra wear on their tires. But that's what the soft tires do. They give you more speed, but you lose some durability on the tires. So I think that's a great way of implementing that, to be honest. All right, so what I'm going to do here is put these cards on each of the things so I don't lose track of where we're at. And we will start over with Lightspeed Racing, who's actually in the lead of the race. It is number 66, Frank Moreno, leading this race. He's in the tight corner over there. That is a big boy one right there. So he's definitely going to be... how many different tracks come into box? I think there's... Well, they just released a map pack that I think has 4 maps. And I'm trying to remember how many came in this. Let's see. Let's look at the rules, shall we? 4 racetracks come in the base box, and then I think like I said, they added another expansion pack, which included 4 more. But you can use all the ones from Thunder Alley. So the 4 that came with Thunder Alley, plus the expansion ones for Thunder Alley, you can mix and match Thunder Rally and Grand Prix together. So GMT makes this game, man. Of course they make this game. GMT. All right, guys. Well, we were going to see you at 4 o'clock right here on the channel. We got to get ready for our War Room here, starting up in just a few minutes. Thanks so much for coming out. We'll have part 2 tonight, where we can finish up Knight Kennedy Speedway. Right now, Frank Marino from Lightspeed Racing in first position. In spot number 2, Logan Bingham from Nothing Now Racing. And in the third position is an AI car. That's right, an AI car. So no name. We'll call that. Maybe we'll give our subscribers some cars so they can. They'll be the AI cars. All right, guys. We'll see everybody at 4 o'clock. Until then, my friends, take care of yourself. See you later, about 6 to 7 o'clock tonight for part 2 of this. Until then, my friends, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you all down the line.